Hello?
How you doing?
I can't hear you.
I can hear you.
Let me see why.
Here. You're not the first time. Here. Be good, though. No barking. If you bark, you gotta come in. Can you hear me now?
Okay. Can I hear you? Yes.
Okay.
All right. So I was going live. I didn't know if you were still outside doing your fence or what.
Oh, no, I was just on the exercise bike.
Ah. Well, I noticed people are getting a little slower coming on. So, who knows? Maybe with the weather changing, it's time to let them have a break, huh?
Maybe.
I don't know. I'll play it by ear.
Yep, that's fine with me.
But I know I advertised, so it's not from lack of advertising.
Yeah, well, that's okay. Maybe it's going to be a slow night.
Could be.
What do I owe you for the dog food?
$42.
Okay. Thank you.
And I had Ashley pick it up for me today. And she didn't even have to say to the lady she was sorry. She knew exactly what it was about. So.
Well, that's good.
Hey, Ash, you see any action over there on...
Hello from Tracy.
A hello from Tracy?
Got nothing on this side. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there's Tracy. It's just a little
Hello, Tracy.
slower.
Hello, Faye.
Hi, Faye. Might have to let it catch up. I had to reconnect to Facebook through Stream tonight.
Okay.
So after so many days, it will say, we're about to lose touch with your Facebook. And then you have to reconnect.
Yeah.
So I'm using this deck, the Arcadium. It's a nice deck. I like it. I seem to use it a lot lately.
Oh, cool.
So. Well, Tracy and Faye, how are you both doing? How's the weather in 100 Mile and Calgary?
Well, do you want to start with Tracy?
Might as well. So Tracy, the Ten of Swords. Things aren't quite what they appear. This looks like you're being stabbed everywhere, but the truth is it's not quite what it appears. This Ten of Swords can be that you're worried about something, that you're afraid things are going to end. And so there may be some difficulties, but this says that you're going to get to the end of the story, but be careful you don't exhaust yourself in the process. And it's also like literally take one thing at a time. Don't put all your irons into one fire and try to sort them out.
Mm-hmm. And I was presented with the movement card for you. And the message I'm hearing is that there's some issues that you've been standing in place on. And now is the time to actually make decisions and make movement on those issues. And there's opportunity to move ahead right now. And this is a great time to take it.
Okay, Faye, I have for you the Sun. Twins, obviously. But this is about enjoyment, about having fun, excitement. It's about literally, May Day's coming up. It's doing the Maypole dance. It's optimism. It's happiness. It's really finding your own truth. And I mean, I've been watching your photographs for the last few days, and they're awesome. You should think about making some calling cards with them or even postcards with them. It's so tranquil. and serene. So, even for yourself, using that as maybe a buffer if you're doing any meditation, going out there and just sitting and relaxing.
And I was presented with the Wizard of Awareness for you. And I'm being told that now is a good time to read the fine print. If you're entering into any agreements with people, whether it's verbal or written, this is a great time to read the fine print, to make sure that you know that all the I's are dotted and T's are crossed, that it's really important.
Okay. So Linda's next. Hi, Linda. Linda, I pulled the Tower, and it looks like a tornado going through the top of the stadium. And so this is normally sudden changes, maybe a little upheaval, but it's not that you can't handle it. It's just that the suddenness of it may take you a little by surprise. But this says that nestled at the bottom is a firm foundation. And you don't even look like the roof's coming off. It just looks like it's trying to tunnel its way in. So this is saying that there's a firm foundation. Even if it's a sudden jerky move or a decision you have to make, there's still a sound foundation at the end of it.
And I was presented with the Field of Dreams card for you. And the message that's coming with it is that this is a good time to exercise your imagination and to put dreams in place and goals in place to strive towards, and to set mile markers for those goals so that you reward yourself along the journey, not just when the goal gets there. So it's really important to break that goal into pieces, and that the completion of each piece to reward yourself in some manner.
Right. Well, hello, Margaret, Amanda, Orville, and Penelope. And Tracy, you're welcome. And you too, Faye. Yeah, it looks like it's clouding over. We might get rain tonight. So who's next? Margaret. Margaret, you have the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords to me is moving away from difficulties and into a calmer way. But in this particular case, this says not only are you moving on, but you're leaving behind your worries. You're not taking them with you. You're going into that clear, open sky you see. So as you move forward, remember, drop the things that are no longer important to you or are holding you stationary or just are not connecting to you, and move forward.
You can see I'm going to have to get my hounds.
Yeah.
And I was presented with the encouragement card for you, and a very clear message that this is a good time. As D'Arcy was saying, you're moving forward. This is a really good time to lean on the ones that love you, and you know who they are. And this is just a great time to put your trust in leaning on them and letting them help you get through this.
Okay. So next is Amanda. Hello, Amanda. I have the 10 of Cups for you. And cups are all about emotions. And the 10 is the inner happiness, the fulfillment of dreams for you. And it's you making your dreams come true. And I'm pretty sure we've said this a few times to you, that you're the person capable of making your dreams come true. It's totally up to you. What do you want? Write it down. Have it ready. Look at it. Make a ledger, a spreadsheet, and then keep track of how they're coming true. Okay? It's totally up to you.
And I was presented with the Follow the Leader card for you. And the really clear message that the leader in your life now is your heart. And the best thing you can do for yourself is to trust your heart and follow your heart. It's taking you in the direction of your wildest dreams. And just keep going down the path with your heart, and the rewards are going to be bountiful.
All right. So next is Orville. Hello, how are you? I have for you the Ace of Cups. Look at that. All the emotions rolling over, bubbling at the top. And this
Did we
is
do
all
Amanda? Sorry.
we just did Amanda.
Yeah.
Yep. And this is about new feelings, and it's about the love you have for those who are still here, but also the love for those like your mom who has passed. And this is a huge emotional awakening for you, Orville. But the thing is that you've got your spirituality and your intuition that is helping you through it. So trust them. Trust your guardians, trust your grandfathers and your grandmothers, and that they will lead you to where you need to be.
And I was presented with the spark card for you. And the real clear message that your spark's about to burst into a flame, and just to go with it. This can be a really great and rewarding time for you. Everything's falling into alignment, and that spark that you've been carrying is about to turn into a flame. And some of it does feel romantic. So have fun.
Oh, nice. So, Linda, you're welcome. And Penelope,
Hello,
sis.
Penelope.
So I picked the Fool for you. And as we all know, the Fool is about wonder, but it's also don't allow your willpower to get in the way of things, but keep the illusion of mystery around you and the creation around you as well, whether that's creator God, creator Father, whichever way you want to think of it. And keep in mind that you can manifest whatever you'd like inside your life. It's really going to be up to you.
And I'm going to agree with D'Arcy. I was presented with the magic stream for you. And basically, the magic stream represents that you can dip into your well of life now and pretty much have anything you want. You can fulfill any of your desires now by just dipping into the stream of life that brings all that beautiful magic around.
So, Faye, honey.
Won't be traveling soon.
Yeah.
Sorry.
In your own little area, wherever your medical area is, you can travel, but it's going to be September at least. Sorry about that.
You'd be lucky if it's in the fall this year.
So we have Kathy. Hello, Kathy. How are you? Do you see her?
Yeah, it just took one of those nice radical jumps.
Oh, I like it when they do that. You never quite know where you're standing. Kathy, look at that. Pick the star. Look at all the stars, and where the first star you see at night, you make a wish on. Oh, look, it matches my glasses. And this is about hope and faith. It's rejuvenation. It's looking after yourself. And it's taking time to pamper yourself. Maybe, getting one of those foot spas and doing a foot spa. Having a nice long soak in a hot tub with candles and a glass of wine. Just don't fall asleep. And it's really about you. So center on yourself right now.
And I was presented with the magical shapeshifter card for you. And a very clear message from a woman, and I would say 30-ish year old woman. And she's saying, this is a time where if you choose, you can totally remake yourself into the image that you see when you close your eyes. So this is a great time for self-care and self-reflection.
Okay. Margaret says she is moving. Thank you. And yes, I know who they are, Sean. I don't even remember what you said. That's how much it's gone in and out. Okay. We read for Amanda. Yes.
Yes, we're actually reading for Sandra right now. Penelope says that Sandra is there.
That's what I was looking for. I saw it, but I couldn't see it. Sandra, Decision, decision, decision. Which way shall I go? Up or down, left or right, or straight ahead? And this is all about instincts. This is about trusting yourself and knowing that when you make your decision, you're basing it on yourself, not anyone else. And this is sometimes a difficult choice to make because we always want to include other people. But with this one, they're saying when you make the decision, be firm on it. Don't be indecisive. Don't jump back and forth. Make your decision. And the first one to me is the right decision. But since I'm a free will person, and I believe in free will, I also say you need to consider all of the pie before you cut the piece out.
And I was presented with the dry desert card for you. And the gentleman in the background is saying to remember the poem Footsteps or Footprints. And I don't know if you know it or not, but it's about a guy who's walking. He's standing with God looking at his life, and his life is represented by footprints across a beach. And he looks at all the hard times in his life, and each time they hit a hard time, there's only one set of prints, and the rest of the time he sees two, which is God walking with him. And he turns to God and he says, "Why did you forsake me at my hardest moments?" And God said, "It's not that I forsook you at those moments. It's that I carried you at those moments." So know that whatever you're going through right now, you're not alone. Spirit is always with you.
There you are, whether you can feel them or not, Sandra.
Yeah.
Okay, so next is Jeannie. Hello, Jeannie. And I have the Four of Wands. This is celebration. Rejoicing, an announcement of a wedding. Oh, unfortunately, there's also an announcement of a funeral, but it seems to be at a distance. Something you hear, but I'm not feeling there's a lot of tears attached to it. And I feel like this celebration for the wedding is someone who's close to you. You might even become party to the wedding. So you might end up being a bridesmaid, a maid of honor, something to that effect. And it's a small crowd. It's nothing huge or big or anything like that. So it does feel like it's going to be fun, but it also feels like there's a few changes that have to be made in the process. So just be open to the changes.
Well, I was presented with the wide open card for you, Jeannie. And really just a clear message that this is a time to be open and trust your inner guidance. Just hear yourself and follow what your guidance is telling you. It won't lead you astray.
All right. So Heather says that Liam's with her. He's making her dinner.
What are we having for dinner, Liam?
So we'll read for Heather and then Liam. Heather. Oh, decisions again. The writing's on the wall. There's going to be a shift and a move, a little bit more money for you to make. Congratulations. But it's also about, I can't believe I'm going to say it's about a wedding. But there's something here about a wedding. Now, it may not be a traditional sort of wedding, but there's also something here about a wedding for you.
Well, I was given the Metamorphosis card for you, Heather. And so I'm going to agree because the message that's coming through, the band struck up and started playing the song, "It's Time for a Cool Change." And I believe there's a real cool change coming in your life right now. Okay. Should we pull a card for Liam?
Yep. Liam, I'm not sure you're going to like this, but I got the Five of Wands. And this is normally an argument with someone, a little aggression, a little tension, and it's work related. Okay. But I'm going to tell you to let it go. Just drop it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have as much importance in your life as you may put on it. So if you find yourself having an argument, feeling a little aggressive and the tension, just drop it. Walk away from it is your best bet.
It's not about you right now anyways. It's all about horses. Liam, I was presented with the compass for you, and really just a bright message about making sure that you find your true north and you stay focused on your true north. That's going to what serve you best is knowing your true north and moving in that direction, not just physically and emotionally, but spiritually also too. The big question now is, in every instance, to ask yourself, what would love do? And love, by the way, just to let you know, love would have you make an extra dinner, drive it over here and give it to me, just in case you're curious.
That's not what I was thinking when I heard you say that.
And what were you thinking?
I heard love would kick him in the ass.
Well, it doesn't help to kick anybody in the ass in this particular.
But that is what I heard.
Yeah.
So I'm just putting it out there. It made me think it was humorous. So next is Gail. Hello, Gail.
Hi, Gail.
I have the 6, the lovers. In June, there is a switch change around a relationship. More like if you're not in one, then you're going to have one. But if you're in one, then it takes a bit of a change. And this is more of the heart kind of change. It's the kind that makes me feel a little whimsical. Oh, maybe wanting a little more passion inside my life sort of idea. And it makes me also think of Christmas. So you may be hearing from someone who actually celebrates Christmas in June.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be a present of some sort.
And I was presented for you the magic prayer card. And tonight it comes with a warning out of the fine print. And the fine print says, careful what you wish for, you are going to get it. So be clear in what it is you're asking for these days, because whatever you're asking for is what's going to show up for you.
Can always be a surprise, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay, Penelope, you're welcome. Hi, Kristen. I have the High Priestess for you. Meditation, contemplation, arranging things in order the way you think they should be done, and then throwing them into a jar, shaking them up like you would a martini, and pouring them out and taking each one that comes out one at a time and looking at it from that perspective. Now, they're also talking about reading a book or writing a book. I'm not too sure which way I'm supposed to go with this. But this is about you. It doesn't pertain to anyone else around you. This is something you're looking to do, you are desiring. And instead of, after I said be organized, the whole idea is not to be organized. It's to allow it to come at you the way it feels it should be done. I hope that makes sense.
And I was presented for you the making a choice. And I was asked to point out to you, if you look through both doorways, both outcomes are incredible. That the choice, it feels like you're in the midst of making a choice right now, and you're not really sure which way to go with that choice because you're not sure of the outcome. Really, choose one, choose the other. It doesn't really matter because it's what you're bringing to it that's going to create the outcome. And if you bring a joyous heart to either choice, the outcome is going to be beautiful.
Okay. So Melissa is next. And she says, tell me about my health. Well, Melissa, this says you need to balance something. That maybe you're taking something you shouldn't. So talk to your doctor about what you're taking. But this is all about balance. So maybe getting some blood work done. As long as you're balancing yourself, I would say your health should be not 100%, but still good enough. But since we're not a nurse, doctor, lawyer, or financial planner, I suggest you talk to a doctor about your health. But this card is all about balance.
And I was presented with the flying card for you. And as you can see, the horse is flying and does everything else. And it's kind of flying over the maze. And the message I'm being given with it is that this is a time when you can fly over the maze of life. So your health should be, if it's not good right now, it should be improving drastically in the next couple of weeks. And you're coming into a real joyous time. But like D'Arcy said, I am not a medical professional. So please consult your doctor if you have any concerns.
Absolutely.
I don't think you have anything to worry about, but please talk to your doctor.
Okay. So, Liam, I hope you got the message. Kathy?
No, he hasn't delivered dinner yet.
No. Manicure and pedicure would be fantastic. Pick a nice pinky red color. Jeannie, you're welcome. And now we have Kayleen.
Kayleen.
Yeah. So she says, what do you see in my future? Okay, let's have a look. Ooh, not being chained to anything unless you so desire to be chained to it. Looking into your own intuition and trusting your instincts. And that seems to be a huge awakening this year for you. So really dive into your intuitive self. I always recommend, as I have my little book here, you keep a little book beside you. Whoops. So that when you get messages, you can write them down, time them, date them, and see how they come about.
I was presented with the Heal the Ouch card for you. And I'm being told that you're at a point now where you have you're carrying some pain around things that have happened in the past and whatnot, and some trauma. And you're at a place now where you could choose to let go of that and heal from it, or you could choose to carry it. If you choose to carry it, your future is going to look much like it does right now. If you choose to heal from it and seek the help and advice you need to heal from it, then your future is going to look pretty incredibly different. It's your choice.
Nice. So Lily is next. Hello, Lily. Hope you're having a good night. And you have the Eight of Wands, messages of love coming towards you, both on this side and on the other. And Catherine, I'm going to put that to you too. All right. I'll still pick you a separate card. But this is all about messages coming towards you, Lily. Maybe even your own intuition opening up more so you can receive the messages. But it's also about work offers or work opportunities for people around you. So you might be very good at helping other people find jobs. And I'm going to say if you are, maybe it could be a talent that you can hand on and help people find the way they want to go. Trust your instincts, honey.
And I was presented the Gentle Gardener card for you. And a very clear message that this is a time when you need to tend to you. So it's important in this next week that you take some time out for you to take care of you, whether it's just to go for a walk or to go sit somewhere and enjoy the outside or just a chance to meditate. I'm being told it would be better if you went outside. And the closer you get to nature, the better it would be. But this is a very important time for you to take time to be gentle with yourself and give yourself a chance to rest and recharge.
Well, and just before we go to Catherine, Kathy said you'll have a good night. So you too, honey. So Catherine, I have the Hangman. And this is an interesting card because it's all about staying stationary, being in the now. But sometimes we need a little push to get us to where we want to be. And so this is more on the metaphysical side of you pushing yourself, moving a little farther afield. Now, there's a message in June and in December. and they are intuitive messages. It's like they're coming to you in the form of a dream. And so I'm going to say, pay attention to what they have to say, and don't be afraid to look them up online if you need to get an idea of what the message may pertain. Like water over the head means intuitive awakening. Chickens mean messages. Cats mean passion. So everything can have, each thing inside the dream can have a different meaning. So don't be afraid to look it up.
And I was presented with the cleaning house card for you. And a very clear message that this is a good time to clean your emotional house, to take stock on where you're investing your emotional energy, and to take the time to clean that up. There's some places where you're investing emotional energy that isn't very beneficial to you. And this is a good time, rather than just carry it on, it's a good time to very passionately and nicely cut it loose.
Okay, so Heather, glad to see you pass your course with
Yeah,
high
congratulations.
marks. And Gail, you're welcome. And I'll let you read Liam's message since it's really towards you, Sean. And Kristen, you're welcome. Melissa.
Well, of course, because you're a Catholic so-and-so.
And Melissa, welcome to you as well. And we have Jose. Wants to know how to get a reading. Well, it's easy. We just pull a card for you. Ooh, money. 10 of Pentacles. This is money, an opportunity to make money, a new start, new beginnings, the gate. One door opens, another closes sort of idea. But this is craftsman card as well. But it could also revolve around the house in the distance, like your idea, home, how you see a relationship. So really be careful, like Sean said earlier to someone else, be careful of what you wish for, because when you get it, are you sure it's really what you want? Okay, so be careful.
And I was presented with the movement card for you. And literally, if there is an opportunity to change your circumstances, this is the time to do it. If we don't move, we become stagnant. And this is a good time for you to look at what areas of your life you need to move in and how you need to move in those areas, hopefully forward. Yeah, it feels like you have some opportunity in front of you right now, and this is a chance to move ahead by taking those.
Okay, so Lily, you're welcome, and Catherine says, oh, that makes so much sense. And next is Lisa. Hi, Lisa. You see where I am?
Yes, yep.
Lisa, 2 cards came out together. The 5 of Swords, and this is laying down what you no longer need. Communication, being honest about what you're looking for, not so blunt that you're hurting people's feelings or your own feelings, but by doing so, you come above. Like the World card says, you come above what you need. Okay, so this is a good thing. It's really about being practical, and when you're making your decisions, and really, again, trusting instincts. But choice of words are always important on how you say what you want people to hear.
And I was presented with the Peaks of Joy card for you, Lisa. And I'm really just seeing a whole group of people celebrating with you and around you. So something great is about to happen, or something great has already happened. And this is a great time to just relish in that celebration and really just take it in, because the work that you've done to get to where you are is worth celebrating.
Absolutely. So we have someone new, Ocean. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Ocean. Love the name. For you and me. This says emotional happiness, a connectiveness between you and another, bringing joy towards you and watching it flow like a rainbow. Okay. It also is about make sure if you have any dental work that needs to be done, this is the time that you should get your dental work done if you need to. Don't put it off. And normally this is about a relationship as well. So if you're in one, a change. If not, there's one coming towards you.
And I was presented with the stuck in the mud card for you. And I'm really got a clear message that this is a good time to be stuck in the mud for you. That if there's things you're really struggling with in life, this might just be a good time to stop struggling. You're creating quicksand. The harder you struggle, the more you sink into it. This month and May is just a good time to be still. Be still and know that everything's going to be just fine.
Okay. Heather wants to know if we see any issues for her dad. He's having some health issues.
Mhm.
Heather, I looked at the question, I pulled this card, and some of it I would say is probably getting your dad down a little. I would definitely say that he should go get his bladder issue checked. And to me, the joints is something as we get older. It could be he has too much tannic acid, and so 3 cherries a day or an ounce of cherry juice can help. But I would definitely say this is time for him to go for a checkup. I mean, honest to God checkup, not just, oh, I'm feeling bad, doc. Do you got anything that you can suggest? I mean, this is a full workup.
And I was presented with the intention card for your dad. So I'm being told that you need to have a conversation with him and ask him what his intention is. Is his intention to go get a full workup? Or is he just blowing smoke up your backside? And you should get clear with him on that. And you should also be clear with him on how it affects you when his health isn't well. That's really important that he understands and speak from your heart that it affects you because you love him and you worry about him and you want him to be around. So find out what his intention is and support his intention.
Yeah. Ocean, you're welcome. And thank you so much for coming on the show tonight. It's always nice to see a new person. Megan, hello. I have the chariot for you. This is about start packing some boxes and moving them around. Like this could be like just redesigning the way the living room looks. It could be a move, a shift itself. It could even have something to do with your mind frame. Like what do you want to do? Unclutter it. Okay. But this is a lot of movement. It's positive. It feels very upbeat. So I'm going to say whatever changes you're making could even be if it's around, could even be around work. Okay, I had to think there for a minute. But this is an exciting time for you. Go with the flow.
I was presented with the wishing well card for you. And I've got a very clear message coming through that you wished for something a while ago, and you just wish that you would have it, and you're about to receive it, and that it is something really nice and beautiful, and that you should really, really enjoy it. You really deserve to have it.
Nice. Hello, Cheyenne. We haven't seen you for a while. I hope everything's going well. This is your dream. This is what you're looking for in your future. And I don't necessarily mean being married and settled down. I mean that idea of what you see your life looking like for you. Wow, that was too many likes there. This is really about your dream, no one else's. Follow your dream. It doesn't hurt to ask for advice if you stumble along the way, but this says follow your dream.
And I was presented with the coming to life card for you. And literally, as you can see, this person's dancing. And literally, I was told that you should sing as if nobody's listening and dance as if nobody's watching. This is such a great time for you to celebrate what's going on in your life and to just really enjoy it. Yes, there's a few things that aren't so great, but there's so many things that are so incredible in your life, and this is a time to celebrate.
But I think Cheyenne's got that ability to change that fuzzy, out of focus,
Yeah.
doesn't work for her, and make it work. Heather, you're welcome. And Megan, same to you, honey. You're welcome. And we have Saint on, and they say, I have a family member who has been missing for years. Is there anything I should know? Thank you. I'm going to say missing for a reason, because this feels more like that was their choice to go missing. And you could search all you want, put up bulletins, but unless this person really wanted to be found, they're never going to be found.
Yeah. They know where you are, and they know that you make inquiries and that you are looking. They're just not ready yet. And I don't know if they will be. There's something, yeah. There's something there, and I can't quite see what it is, but there is a roadblock there. And I'm not sure if they want to work through it or if they don't, but they're just absolutely terrified to come back after this time.
I don't think they have. I don't think the intent to be back is on their point.
Right now, there's too much fear around it.
Okay, so we have Alicia. Hello, welcome for being new. Love that you liked and subscribed it. She'd like to know if we see Jordan contacting her, trying to come back to me, if so, any timing. Wow, I really hate being the bearer of bad news. I'm sort of getting no, but firm believer, we can't interfere with anyone else's free will, but if it's meant to be, you put it out there and say, if Jordan's meant to come back, they're coming back. If you're going to know, it will be by September. Okay, but everything says you're on this journey for yourself now. You shouldn't be on the journey for Jordan. I hope that made sense. And
this is an important card for you. And the question that's coming through is, why do you so desperately want Jordan back? Yeah, the group is really saying you need to learn to be complete in yourself. And I have to agree with D'Arcy. This is your journey. And will Jordan come back? I don't know. Maybe. The universe is full of free will. And Jordan can certainly feel the energy that you're putting out around it. So I don't know what will happen there. But this is a journey you're supposed to be on right now.
Yeah.
And a chance to seek yourself.
Okay, so Alicia, I just want you to have a good look at this card. You see that you're by yourself, that you're holding the lantern and the staff of knowledge. This is your journey, no one else's. And I think you already know it's not for you, but we do love to worship on a star.
I'll say this. You are enough all by yourself. Yeah. You don't need anybody to complete you.
Well, I think that should, congratulations on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and that, you know what? Deserve better.
Yes.
You do.
I don't think he's going to contact you, and if he is, Honey, I would tell you to hang up because I'm sorry,
Yeah.
leopards don't change their spots.
You know, to a certain. Yeah. Anyways, I'll just be quiet.
Yeah. Okay. Heather says that Sean,
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
dinner is very
Whatever.
good. Okay. Well, unless someone shows up in the next few minutes, we can call it.
Oh, you can pull a card for me.
Oh, I can pull a card for you?
Why not?
Oh, look at this, Sean. Work and balance. Look, you're packing the load. It's not as heavy as you think it is. And things are going to begin to work out because there's the new offer. All right. And to get some downtime. All right. Make sure you're getting your downtime. That's what that's saying. But there's the new offer, this one. And that says, even though you carry a burden, you're still able to do it. And I have a cat sticking her paw in my water. Okay, we have Linda, a different Linda.
Yeah.
Linda, see her?
Yep, I see Linda.
Okay, Linda, the Ace of Coins, no road untraveled. A road untraveled leaves mystery. And they're saying to travel the road that draws you the closest to your heart. And to remember that abundance is about how you feel, not the money in the bank.
Amen.
Okay.
And that was given to you. Into the darkness, under the unknown. And you know what? This is a great time. This is just a great time to put one foot in front of the other and wander into life and enjoy the journey. I'm really being told that it's important that you enjoy the journey right now because great things are coming together.
All right. Alicia, you're welcome. Cheyenne, could I maybe get a reading based on education, please? Ooh, it has to be something close to your heart. I'm still picking up, and I'm tossed between art and drama and what's the other one I'm thinking of where we march in a line? Not military, but policing. So those are my choices. That you have to follow the one that pulls you the most, but it doesn't mean you can't take a little of both to even out and round out your education. Still lean into policing.
And I was presented with the home card around that. And they're saying that I'm just waiting to hear this whole thing. Trying to get the short version. You get too many people chattering sometimes. They're saying, first off, make sure that you balance your education in your home and that you have the opportunity to use the education you have now for a home-based business. And that might be something you want to look into, is something in the neighborhood, in the range of a home-based business. I'm not quite getting clear picture of what that is, but that's the message that they're talking to me about.
Okay. Amanda says her youngest has court tomorrow and will she be coming home? As strange as this may sound, Amanda, I'm not sure she wants to come home. Not yet. So maybe she's going to a halfway house first or to something that allows her to transition to home. But I don't feel like she's walking in your door tomorrow.
No, neither do I.
And sorry about that. All right. Linda asked if we could pull a card for Bob. Bob, 6 of Wands. This is so not what I would normally say. And this is about prostate. I can't even say it. I think you need to go for a checkup. Okay. Not feeling anything major, but I am feeling something like, if you've sat a motorcycle or a horse too long and you've got hemorrhoids, maybe that could be what I'm looking at. But they're saying that there's a checkup here that you need to do. So please go get it checked.
And Bob, I was presented with talisman card for you, and a clear message that whatever signs you're receiving right now, like road signs on the road of life, is that it's really, really important to pay attention to those signs and to make sure that you're balanced. If you look, you can see the yin and yang by her feet there. It's very, very important to make sure that things are really balanced right now. Here, just give me a second. I'm going to bring the beasts in.
Okay.
Oh, nope, they're quiet.
Well, Cheyenne, you're welcome. And Amanda, sorry about that response, but, she just doesn't feel like she's ready. And then, wait a minute, I saw something. Lisa wanted to know if there was a message from Alex for her or from her husband, Rick. I would say Rick would be the person picking up pennies and throwing them at you. I'm not picking anything up from Alex yet. I feel like you two should have been really close. Like sisters almost. That type of closeness.
And I'm getting that both of them are telling you that they're happy, that there's joy there.
Okay. Well, Sean, I'm pretty sure we are done unless anyone sneaks in under the wire here.
You still haven't. Oh, yeah, you did pull a card for me. Sorry.
Yes,
blanked
I did.
out.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad he'll go for a checkup.
Good job, Bob.
Yeah. Well, tomorrow night is Penelope and I at 6:30 Pacific time. We look forward to seeing you. Want to thank everyone who, as usual, comes out to join us and all the new people who have shown up. And I really hope you have a fantastic week. And may love, peace, joy, and happiness find you in mysterious ways.
Yes, I want to thank everybody for this evening and for all your love and support. And just such a pleasure to be able to share with you this piece of our lives. And have a wonderful week and a wonderful weekend. And we'll see you next week.
Yep. Good night, everyone.
Liam, give me a call.